What's up, tech lovers? Welcome to this new video tutorial presented by IQcodec. So I am Fabrice from IQcodec. So before continuing, I'm very sorry for the late time posting because our last video actually dates from 4 weeks ago. This is because we have been dealing with some issues and I decided not to leave this year 2020 to pass without posting the video. So first of all, before continuing, I'm very grateful for making IQcodec, for you guys making IQcodec 4,000 subscribers. So we actually want to thank all of you that actually supported us since the beginning of this year. We say thank you from you guys, fans from all over the globe. We say thank you. So if it's your first time on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and join the community of tech, because we actually do tech stuff on this channel. That is our priority. So in the video tutorial today, as the title clearly says, we're going to be looking at the future of WhatsApp, what we should expect and what we should know about WhatsApp for the year 2020, which is tomorrow. So before continuing, a happy new year and a merry Christmas to you all around the globe. So see you next after the introduction. Let us get into the video tutorial. So as the video title clearly says, we are going to be looking at the future of WhatsApp. So this is the second video actually of this playlist. The first video was actually talking about the future of Windows 10X. So if it's your first time on this channel, kindly subscribe and stay tuned. I already said that. So I am Fabrice from IQcodec. So what we're going to be looking at today, we're going to be looking at what we should expect from WhatsApp. Also, as you all know, WhatsApp is one of the top most used messaging app in the world right now, with a download of almost 5 billion downloads on Google Play Store, and it keeps on adding every day. So WhatsApp actually made an update on their terms and conditions for the year 2020 that you guys should actually check out, because after carrying out some researches, I found out that as from tomorrow, which is 2020, WhatsApp is going to be stopped on millions of phones. So please don't be scared, millions of phones, meaning that some phones are going to be exempted from these changes, but some phones are going to be affected from this. So what you should know is that if you are running WhatsApp on an Android version of less than 4.03, you won't be able to run WhatsApp again on that device as from tomorrow. So such devices include the Samsung Galaxy S2 and part of those who using the iOS operating system. So if your iOS version is less than version 9, which means you are not going to be able to use WhatsApp as from tomorrow, which is the 1st of January 2021. So the only thing to remedy to this is that if you're actually using an iOS device, so for example iPhone 4 won't support WhatsApp anymore. So but if you have iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, so what you do that you just actually update it to the iOS version 9 in order to use WhatsApp on your Android device. And also, if you are using an Android version less than 4.03, if your Android device actually supports you to upgrade it, then you are going to be able to use WhatsApp, but if not, you won't be able to use WhatsApp. So there are some lists of phones, particularly in the Android version, that won't be supplied. So some of these phones are actually Samsung Galaxy S2, we have the LG Optimus Black, we have the HTC Desire, we have the Motorola Droid Razr, we have any Android release before 2010, and we have the Apple 1 to Apple 4. So these are some of the things you actually take note if you are using WhatsApp. So let us take for instance, actually now the time now I'm using actually at the GMT +1, so it's actually 1 p.m. So as from noon, which will be the 1st of January, your phone won't longer support WhatsApp. So you should either take consideration of actually upgrading the Android device or buying a new Android device making to support this. So phones that will need some parties are, so millions of customers of WhatsApp are actually going to lose this, because millions are going to be left behind with the old Android version and the old Android version. So what is actually WhatsApp trying to do this? This is because they actually want to increase the market of those who are selling actually these phones, because they have actually discovered that some people are actually using old phones, running old Android version, actually bringing their market shares down, and they want people to actually buy the higher phones with the Android version that are actually elevated to actually profit of this. So that are some of the things you take into consideration for this. And please, actually you should consider actually buying a new Android device or a new iPhone. So, and what does this WhatsApp release implement? So this means and iPhone users of Android 4 and below and must update. And however, as I said, if you are using Android version, if you are using iOS, iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S and iPhone 6, yeah, you won't. So the only remedy to do is that you need to upgrade your Android version to iOS, your iOS version to iOS 9 to be able to use it. And for those who are using the Android phones, as from Android version 4.0, those are the only device output that are going to be able to support WhatsApp as from now. So how will WhatsApp users be affected by this WhatsApp release? So about 2 million WhatsApp users won't be affected by this update of the 1st January 2021. So actually a small part of WhatsApp users are going to be affected by this, but most of them won't, because actually most people are actually using high-end mobile devices and now. So that is what you should actually take into notice. So is for your own case, you should actually think of now, if you're actually using an Android version, so actually think of upgrading it, or an Android device, actually think of upgrading to iOS version 9 to be able to keep up with the WhatsApp of the year 2021. And some of the key features that are added in WhatsApp for this year, as you all know, the new feature which is actually called the WhatsApp disappearing message, actually allows you to auto delete messages conversation after 7 days. So this is a cool feature that has been recently added to WhatsApp, so it's actually making it very great. So let us say, for example, you're actually having a conversation between you and your friend or somebody, and actually, so when it is turned on your WhatsApp chat, so the message is going to be deleted automatically after 7 days, both on Android and iOS version. So this is one of the last updates that WhatsApp actually did at the end of the year 2020. So that will be all about the video of today. I hope if you have any questions to ask, please let notify us in the comment section. And if you have any contribution, anything you wish to know about, so let us know in the comment section. So yeah, I am Fabrice on IQcodec, and thanks for watching the video. See you next in my next tutorial. This is actually going to be before this year runs on end, so I'm going to post a video, the first video of the year 2021, so don't miss it out. So please subscribe and stay tuned for my latest update. Bye.